to our channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us for more content. All right, so we're back again. Hi, my name's Mary Carol, if you haven't already known me. So my mom got some new wooden utensils recently. She's actually currently out of town for the weekend, and this is what she has them in. Now this is cute. This is classic. It's just a jar, plain, but the shape is what is a classic jar. But like I said, it's very classic, it's plain. So why don't we dress it up a little bit? She's been wanting to do this anyways, and I love messing with ribbons, so why not? All right, so I'm gonna set this down here and remove these. Now, there's many different ways to decorate your jar. So how do you do this? One way is to use what's around you, or you can go buy new material. I'm gonna use what I have because it is late in the evening and there's not really any place open. So let's use some ribbon and start there and see what we have. All right, and we're back. Now I've gathered my materials. These are things that I found actually in our closet that we keep our gift stuff in. So we're gonna be using some simple gift wrapping paper. This has some gold, silver hearts, white paper, simple, but it's got a little bit of a flair to it, and I like bright colors. So we're gonna go with that. I've got this darker ribbon, but it's a silky type, so you can kind of see it, but you can also see through it. I think this will add a little bit of a shine to it, if you want to say that. Just something a little bit extra. Like I said, all of these I found in our reusable box of things we keep for gift wrapping. So I haven't spent anything on this. I've got this black ribbon. It's a solid ribbon, super simple, but it's also smaller than these. So I'm going to be able to layer up these two ribbons to kind of give them a little bit of definition with each of them. All right, and then I've got this silky blue. It's kind of like a robin's egg blue ribbon. I've actually got quite a lot of it, so I probably won't use all of this. Probably just cut off what I need. But with it being springtime now, I thought we'll give it a little bit of a spring popping color, just to kind of give it a little bit of brightness to kind of match around the house. All right, so my idea here is to use the paper. Probably will go either on the inside or just around the outside top part. I'll use my ribbon to secure the paper to hold it on if I use it on the outside, and I'll have them in a pretty bow. We'll be right back with you. Okay, now I didn't show any of the process of how to do this, but I can explain how I did it. I had to grab one extra thing, which was some Scotch tape, some regular school tape. I ended up using that to hold the paper to the jar. The paper is on the outside of the jar. You can see here where I taped it, but I've also taped it on the actual outsiding of the jar to hold it onto the jar. So I've got my ribbons here. I've got my silky blue, my red, and then I've got my black one, which I've used more as a piece to hold these other ribbons on. But you can see it's still playing here in the front. So I've wrapped the ribbons around the top of the jar, just around the lip. If you want to look inside the top here, you can see it's not quite even because it doesn't want to lay down, but it's right on the lip of the jar. So there's my tape down in there as well. So the black ribbon is more, like I said, just a piece to hold it on there. So I wrapped the paper after cutting it down to size. I've got it to where it shows the bottom of the jar a little bit, but that's because I don't want it to be pushed up against the counter, and I didn't know how much exactly to cut. Better safe than sorry, just to have it to where even when it's sitting there, you can't really tell. So now we've got all of this set. Like I said, these are pieces that I just found we had in a storage bucket for the closet. Now those ribbons are not very well secured. I did not glue them, I did not hot glue them, I did not even tape those ribbons down. So they'll probably end up falling off within a couple of weeks or so. But that's all right. This cost me literally nothing. I used some wrapping paper we had in a bucket that was left over. There wasn't even much of it left over. We've got some old ribbon. We've got a piece of ribbon that was almost gone. And we've got one that had been tied up for so long, it took me a half a minute to get it untied myself. So it's really just all these extra pieces that have been laying in this bucket at the house. So, you know, it's just a fun little project. And I'll probably end up changing it out 2 or 3 times in a week. Or 2 or 3 times a week. Not 2. I can talk. Sorry, it's getting late. 2 or 3 weeks. Every 2 to 3 weeks. Probably change it up. So this one kind of fits with the theme of both Valentine's and with spring. Probably not going to change it for Easter, but maybe for some other holidays or different seasons of time. So let me know what y'all think. If you'd like me to do more designs and show you how I do them, I'd be welcome to. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.